Let me hit that weed square.
We're gonna kind of
I need to hit that right now. You say it's
good
good
to it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
say it's good.
You got an ashtray over here.
You say it's good,
Yes,
but I need
we do.
something to blow my mind. It's good. Oh Lord. I need some more of this here.
Yeah. You can hit that. We got a whole zip. I'm not smoking your shit, bro. That good shit.
Been smoking on that ganja.
Light it up.
All right, we sitting here with the legendary Gary Reese. It's like a time capsule right here, y'all, man. So I want y'all to pay attention, man. He got a lot of knowledge, got a lot of game up there, and so we're gonna get right into it. So first off, Mr. Reese, tell me a little bit about your childhood.
First, I appreciate y'all time having me here on this show. And when I come to my childhood, the first thing I could remember is that my father was very stern, and he was mean. I would say he was mean. And the first whooping he ever gave me was somebody had opened up a jar that had vinegar and snakes in it. Just snakes that we catch, and just my brother used to catch snakes and put them in vinegar, and they preserve.
Okay,
and just
okay.
look at them just to play with them, whatever you want to call it. And my other brother, Danny, opened them up one day, and that smell come out. And when my daddy got home, he asked us both, and I told him I didn't do it, and he asked Danny said he didn't do it, and he said you did it, and he whooped me real bad with a broomstick. I'll never forget it. I saw him when I said, wow, I could remember that. It was like trauma. And after he whooped me, I told my mama I did not do it. Later on, Danny confessed. Boom. Stuck in my mind. I got this little thing about myself. I just drift off sometime, and the next morning, I believe it was, I was standing getting ready to go to school, and I was standing in front of all the youngsters was out there playing baseball at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to go to school. I'm in kindergarten, and I stand behind the dude that's got the bat. And when he swung and missed the ball, he hit me right there and bust my eye. Last but not least, what I remember most is that my daddy had come home one day from work. He said, is my dinner ready? He asked my mama, my dinner ready? She said, yes, I got all your stuff ready. Except for your fish, I'm gonna put it on because you like your food hot, Fred. That's my daddy's name, Daddy Fred, that's what we called him. He looked like he had a little attitude, whatever. He had been already pissed my mother off because my mother now is in a mode where she don't trust him no more. We got 5 siblings, and some girls knock on the door one day, a few months before this here tragic incident, and say, we looking for our daddy. And the ladies, my mother said, well, your daddy don't stay here, and it's pouring down rain. Who left y'all out here in this rain? She said, that my mama is in the car. And my mama said she looked through the pouring down rain, and the lady blinked her lights and say, bump, bump, and drove off. Left all 3 little girls sitting on my mother's steps. She got on the phone and called her mama and said, Mama, I got a problem. These little girls have just walked up here and say they daddy stay here.
So just to clarify, you saying that one day 3 girls showed up on the doorstep claiming that they were outside children that your father had.
Right.
Okay.
And the lady knew where my father had to move to. In other words, my father started making babies when he was 12 years old.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay, he was out of the country. So the lady done found out that he done come here to Houston and done changed his whole identity. He was a football star. He was living with the principal because he come down here and run like a jackrabbit. And the people at Phyllis Wheatley were so attracted. I got some articles about my father. I'm gonna let you look at them, okay? And
so he changed his whole identity.
He changed his whole identity.
He came down.
And came down here and was living with his uncle, but his uncle was living very poorly, and he was such an athlete, the principal took him in.
So let me ask you this. You say he came down, so where were y'all originally from?
Well, my family, my grandfather is from Rosenberg and Richmond down there.
Okay.
Richmond, Texas, Fort Bend. And I was born in Galveston, and my other brother Nana was born in Galveston. The rest of them was born in Houston.
Okay. But
my father had two personalities. Now all of a sudden, my mama got all this in her mind because he had told her, I want 11 kids. And he had promised when he got 5, she said she wanted to go back to school. So when the question came back up, my mother said, he told me I wasn't going back to school and that I was going to give him 11 kids like his father got 11 kids. So he imposed this on my mother. My mother said, okay, I'm going to give you 11 kids. We'll start whenever you get ready. She said she was ready to make her departure then.
Right.
And then he come home, he got an attitude, and he was standing there. And it just so happened I'm the only one there. The rest of them at my grandmother's house. And when he walks in and stand by the icebox, my mama fixing the fish, and the fish started boiling. And the fish was boiling, and you could see it hot. I remember standing because he had the hand on the icebox like that, and I was just standing right up under him like this here. And he just kept staring at my mama, and he was rocking back and forth. And my mother looked like she was on a whatever, prepared to do whatever. And all of a sudden he said, you know what? You think you're too damn pretty. And he grabbed the great Reese and slung it to throw it in her face.
Wow.
But she ducked and it hit her leg when she was just that quick. When she had to get from in that little corner where she was, where where the refrigerator was and everything. And she had to get through there, and she run right by me. He run out behind her, and he caught her, and she grabbed hold to a pole, clothesline pole, and all the neighbors come out in the Kelly courts. You know where the Kelly courts is.
Right there.
That's where I was raised up at.